Hello, and thank you for tuning in to SAY's Winter Benefit. I'm Helen Mirren, and on behalf of the SAY family, thank you for choosing to make a difference in the lives of young people who stutter. SAY is an essential organisation, and through the last 20 months, SAY has been a literal lifeline to the kids and the families they serve. You see, when a child knows they're not alone, when they know that their voice really and truly does matter, well, that's life-changing, and often it's life-saving. Tonight's performance will be starting very soon, and I can't wait to be in the presence of the SAY community's kindness and love and courage. Please, if you're able, support the SAY community. A donation of any amount goes a long way to make a real impact on the lives of kids who stutter. Enjoy the evening, and again, from my heart, thank you.
Listen. Listen. Ooh. Listen. While the storm in your heart is raging, listen. Listen to the echoes of martyrs praying. Listen. Listen, brothers and sisters, listen. I swear we'll never find a way to where we're going all alone. Don't take your eyes off the road. Can you hear the bells ring out? Speak now, speak now. Can you hear the angels sing loud? Speak now, speak now. Listen to the message of hope in the whispers of ghosts. Listen. For the children will grow on the seeds that we sow. They listen. Oh, listen, brothers and sisters, listen. I swear we'll never find a way to where we're going all alone. Don't take your eyes off the road. Can you hear the bells ring out? Speak now, speak now. Can't you hear the angels cry out? Speak now, speak now. Don't you hold your tongue. Oh, speak now, speak now, speak now, speak now. Can't you hear the angels cry out now? Speak now, speak now. Speak now.
Good evening. My name is Paul Rudd, and I am a longtime supporter, board member, and friend of SAY. I even got this mug. But it is with great delight that I get to introduce our host for tonight's virtual benefit. She's been a part of SAY for many years. She is a SAY and Camp SAY alum and is now in college pursuing a career in speech-language pathology. She is smart, she is creative, and she is passionate. She's a visionary. So please put your hands together virtually. Not everyone will be able to hear you applaud, but maybe some. Put your hands together for Satanya.
Hello and welcome to today's virtual benefit. I am very excited and a little bit nervous to be tonight's host. I have been a part of this beautiful SAY family for many years. SAY has really become my second home. At SAY, I feel welcomed, courageous, loved, and inspired. Even as an alum, SAY continues to provide an outlet for me to express my truth, take chances, and build lasting and meaningful relationships. SAY, the Stuttering Association for the Young, is a 501c3 not-for-profit organization that is dedicated to improving confidence and communications skills for young people who stutter. For 20 years, SAY has been a beacon of hope, love, and support. For 20 years, the programs at SAY have either been free of charge or on a sliding scale. And I'm proud to say that in 20 years, we have never turned down a family because they could not afford SAY. This is who we are, and this is what we stand for. In order to continue to support more and more young people who stutter from all over the world, we need your help. We hope you will donate to SAY tonight. Every dollar helps, and every single dollar goes directly to the programming that we do with young people who stutter. These past 2 years have been incredibly hard for us all. The loss has been tremendous. The uncertainty that we are living in continues to be stressful and heartbreaking on so many levels. My friend and fellow SAY alum, made a short film to explore his experiences over the last couple of years. I hope you enjoy Jonathan's movie. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your generosity.
March 7th, 2020. Everything felt so normal. The feeling of being around everyone in the world. Being able to go out in large groups with friends. Enjoying the company around us and feeling safe. 2 weeks later, we were all told to stay inside. I thought nothing of it, and then we were told a lockdown was upon us. I made all these goals for 2020 to travel the country, to reach 10,000 followers, and to increase my creativity. But I was forced to take a pause. We lost many, but continued the fight. During that time, my mind was worried about family and friends, especially my mom, who has MS, which made her more likely to catch it. My heart goes out to the families that did lose a loved one. That is truly a heartbreaking moment. During the time of the lockdown, my frustration grew. Spending hours and hours on social media, I saw my friends create the photos I wish I could have created of the empty streets of New York City. Social media really took a toll, took a massive toll on my mental health. I was hoping that the next week I would be able to see the city again, and day after day I was stuck seeing it through a screen. Friendships started to fall, and the friends I would talk to on a daily basis began to become distant. When the time finally came, I was able to hit the streets again. It felt so different. Not as many people outside. Heading out, there was probably the thing I worried about the most. Would I catch COVID? And if I did, how would my family be affected? Being able to see my friends and show with them again, but brought back some sort of normal. Seeing people being together again has brought so much happiness into my life, but I will always wonder if we will ever have it normal again.
Hi, my name is Harlow. I am 10 years old. I am a person who stutters, and I feel brave when I'm with my family.
Hello, my name is Javier. I'm 9 years old, and I'm a person who stutters. I feel brave when I give presentations to multiple classes in my school. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Pierce. Okay, but sometimes I talk like bumpy, but it's okay. And I have super gecko muscles and super cat speed.
Hi, my name is Liam and I am 9 years old and I'm a person who stutters. And I feel brave when my family is with me.
Hi, my name is Michaela and I am 5 years old and I am a kid that stutters. And what makes me brave is I got to be strong and also make sure that try to be a speech teacher also by myself, and also believe in your self, cause it is okay if you have a stutter, cause even when you grow up, some big kids will have like stutter, just like little kids, cause some families stutter too, and that really makes me happy. So yeah.
Hello, my name is Olivia Simmons and I am 13 years old. I started stuttering at the age of 5. I was in first grade and we were reading a book as a class. The teacher told us to look to your right as this person will be your reading partner. I was partnered with my best friend Elena, and I was glad that she was my partner because I felt comfortable reading with her. While I was listening to my peers reading fluently, a huge feeling of worry and anxiety hit me. And before I knew it, my paper was wet from my sweaty hands. When it was our turn to read, I began to stutter and stammer on every word and was embarrassed by the way I sounded. What hurt me the most and caused me to cry was when my teacher said I sounded like a broken record and the entire class laughed. At that exact moment, I knew there was something wrong with me and the way I spoke. And I viewed myself as someone different. As I grew older, I felt like everything was changing for me, and not in a good way. Simple day-to-day tasks like participating in class, talking to friends, ordering food, or even saying my own name was an ongoing challenge for me. I cannot control this overwhelming feeling of nervousness and stress. Remote learning in 2020 was a very challenging time for me. In science class, my teacher would randomly select students to read the PowerPoint slides. He would rarely call on me because he knew I stuttered. But one Thursday, he called on me to read. In that moment, I felt like all eyes were on me, and because of my silence, it felt like everyone was judging me. I stayed on mute for the entire time until he removed me out of the meeting because I was holding up the class. That experience still resonates with me today, and at times makes me feel less than or incomplete. Despite the years of speech therapy techniques, different methods of trying to hide my stutter, nothing worked. Many nights I cried asking God, why me? After joining Say's Confident Voices and Say's speech therapy, I was happy to learn that I was not alone and that people from all over the world had a stutter. I began to develop self-confidence and trust in myself. My life changed significantly in the summer of 2021 when I was blessed with the opportunity to attend Camp Say. Although I was nervous about being away from home for the first time, making new friends, and hoping that I liked the food, I was so ready to experience something new. Camp Say taught me to be proud of my stutter and instilled in me the courage to speak up. Because what I have to say is valuable and worth repeating. I am now comfortable living with my stutter and have accepted that this is who I am.
Thank you, Olivia. Thank you for sharing your story. It is vital that we all tell our stories. As Black women and girls, it is essential that we find a community and see our reflections in one another. Growing up, I wish I knew more Black women and girls who stuttered. More friends, more mentors, and more role models. I wish I knew Garlia Cornelia Jones. Garlia is an award winning writer, producer, photographer, and a Black woman who stutters. I look forward to getting to know her better, learning from her, collaborating with her.
If you told me when I was young that I would be making speeches for mayoral candidates on New York City sidewalks, I would have believed you. If you told me I would be speaking up at a PTA meeting, I would have believed you. If you told me there were more people like me, I would smile. Because I always hoped to meet you. For all the times I practiced a speech and hoped somebody understood my words as I heard them in my head. Those nerves never go away. But the feeling that someone is mocking you subsides. See, it's not about the what, it's about the how. The what, whatever it is, the what is possible. Your dreams are possible. So look past the how. Lift your head up and say what you want to say, what you need to say, and what the world is dying to hear you say.
It is my pleasure to introduce a fellow Camp Tay alum. She was in my cabin and she is one of my closest friends. Please welcome Daniela.
I have a voice, started out as a whisper, turned into a scream, made a beautiful noise, shoulder to shoulder marching in the street. When you're all alone, it's a quiet breeze, but when you band together, it's a choir of thunder and rain. Now we have a choice, 'cause I have a voice. I'm not living to die. Don't stand in a wasteland, look me in the eye. Stop living a lie and stand up next to me. You've gotta put one foot in front of another, with a hand in a hand holding on to each other. Go on and rejoice, 'cause you have a voice. It is loud, it is clear, it is stronger than your fear. It's believing you belong. It's for calling out the wrong. From the silence of my sisters to the violence of my brother, we can rage against the river, feel the pain of another. I have a voice. I have a voice, and I let it speak for the ones who aren't yet really free. It's killing me. No one is saying what we need to hear. And I will not let silence win. No, when I see all the pain our people are in, there's no other choice, 'cause I have a voice. It is loud, it is clear, it is stronger than your fear. It's believing you belong. It's for calling out the wrong. From the mouths of our mothers to the lips of our daughters, we can dream like our brothers, speaking loud like our fathers. We can heal. Can you hear us? Can you hear us now? I I have a voice. Started out as a whisper, turned into a scream, made a beautiful noise. Shoulder to shoulder, marching in the street. When you're all alone, it's a quiet breeze, but when you stand together, it's a choir of thunder and rain. Now we have a choice, 'cause I have a voice. Now we have a choice, 'cause I have a voice. Now we have a choice, 'cause I have a voice.
My voice and the color of my skin. Boy, where do I even begin? The aspects of my member that define me. The descriptions of beauty that surround me. My voice and the color of my skin. If it is not for my voice, would my skin be able to breathe the air kindled by the breeze around me? If not for my skin, would my voice be able to share memories so strong, of sense so distinct as to display the beautiful works of art in the lives of those around me? For my accomplishments are not applauded for the time and the effort it took to get there, but smiles are painted on and hands clap in unison, because my accomplishments came at the cost of my voice and my skin being seen by the world. That even with these two things, even with my voice, I was able to accomplish. Even with my skin, I was able to accomplish. I find myself wondering when a time will come when my accomplishments are applauded, not because my skin is copper and my voice cracks, but because of the vision and the dream it took to get there. The homes filled with Black Lives Matter posters, and the desks adorned with photos representing Black men and women who suffer from disfluencies, are the same homes that are salted in colorism, and the same desks that are wiped down in ableism, all while keeping up the facade that my voice and my skin are the reason that I am. My voice and the color of my skin. I seem to wonder, as the world will continue to ponder and pry, where minds are tainted in what they see versus what they hear, where the news show video of what will get views instead of what our young boys and girls need to see. Where the lines at the market are cut short and the gasps of those around you make it blatantly clear that your voice and the color of the skin that you are in are the reason that you are. My voice and the color of my skin. Where the story of one ends and the story of one begins.
Can I substitute fries for tater tots?
Do you have this in a size 8.5?
Excuse me, I'm looking for the bathroom. Are you guys hiring?
We are. I'll grab you an application.
Six figures. Wine glasses clink and faces are adorned with smiles because of the life that we have built. Babies cry and a mother's eyes well up in tears as this will be the first few years of a new experience. My room, covered with posters of famous men and women who stutter, filled with books that I wrote, with names that make no sense unless you're in on this secret. My clients coming to impress themselves upon me, and their hopes and their dreams are screamed across our space. More confident speakers are born, and my checks seem to fly by as the fun of working with those who understand me is too much for me to handle. If being this happy is wrong, then I would hate to be right. My mouth moves with words of wisdom, here to share with those around me the tools needed to succeed. My clients smile with gratitude as they share their stories. Together, we are able to bond. My room gives birth to young and to old, to men, to women, to the souls who want to give more to the world. My room gives birth to confident people who stutter. As a speech language pathologist, that is my dream. There are some days where I feel confident and many days where I don't. Regardless of how I'm feeling, I know this community is here for me. I know my Camp Say mom is here for me. She always has been, and she always will be. She challenges me, she listens to me, and she supports me through it all. Please welcome Danielle.
She is bold. She is courageous. She is wise. She is inspired. She's a fighter. She's me. I'd like to think that I have embodied all of those things just on my own, but that couldn't be the furthest thing from the truth. So much of who I am today is a mirrored reflection of each of you at Say. Your vulnerability, your authenticity, your light, your uniqueness is something I hold close to my heart, and it encourages me and propels me to fight just a little harder, to be a little more bold, to love myself just a little deeper. I think of you because I want to give myself the same light I've been lucky enough to pour into you. And in turn, serendipitously and without expectation, somehow that light has come back to me. And it's because of you. We never know how much of an impact we have on someone's life. So sometimes it's great to hear that who we are is everything someone may need. And today I say that to you. You all are enough and so greatly needed in this world. To the young women and girls of Say, whom I've been so blessed to connect with over this past decade, many of whom I couldn't imagine my life without. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. Seeing you all grow and evolve into young women has been life-changing to me. All of the healing conversations, the tears, the joy, the laughter, the sisterhood, the love, the moments we've encouraged each other through our story, it matters. Demanding for your voice, thoughts, and ideas to be heard matters. Making space for others to feel loved and seen and beautiful matters. You are all an essential part of my life. I've treasured each moment because I know that I am never journeying alone. There's always a tribe, a community, a family that has my back. And the same goes for you. Therefore, we are bold. We are courageous. We are wise. We are inspired. We are fighters. We don't shy away from what we need to say because we know our voices matter. It matters now.
Listen. Listen. Listen, listen. While the storm in your heart is raging, listen, listen, listen. Listen, listen to the echoes of martyrs praying. Listen, listen, listen. Listen, brothers and sisters, listen, listen, listen. I swear we'll never find a way to where we're going. All Listen, listen to the message of hope in the whispers of ghosts. Listen, listen, listen. Listen, for the children will grow on the seeds that we sow. They listen, they listen. Oh, listen, brothers and sisters, listen, listen, listen. I swear we'll never find a way to where we're going all alone. Don't take your eyes off the road. Can you hear the bells ring out? Speak now, speak now. Can't you hear the angels cry out? Speak now, speak now. Don't you hold your tongue. Oh, speak now, speak now, speak now, speak now. Can't you hear the angels cry out now? Speak now, speak now. Speak now.
Yes. Speak now. Speak your truth. Trust yourself. Give yourself permission to soar. David, Sebastian, Danielle, Nicki, thank you for your words, your voice, your moves, and your light. Thank you all for showing up tonight for young people who stutter. It truly means the world to me and to the entire Say and Camp Say community. We can't do this without you. I hope that you will donate to Say tonight. We really need your support, your love, your donations. Your generosity tonight, tomorrow, and all year long can make a huge difference and can change lives. Thank you for caring about us, and thank you for taking the time to contribute however much you can. To close the evening, it is an honor to share with you my short film created here at Say Spring's Epiphany. Wishing you all a wonderful holiday season. Good night.
I want the world to be free. I want the animals to move and the plants to grow without the word or questioning of mankind. I want the earth to turn and the winds to blow the clouds only so far. that I'm still able to see them. As spring walks upon us with eyes blue lit with wonder, I wonder what she would say. Would the possibility of her pride wield the words necessary to tell us that as the keepers and the guardians of her time that we have messed up? Solely with the throwing out of the instructions which she gave us in the beginning. Yet, as humans, even when we're at the bottom, we still think we're winning. I want humanity to be free. Free from the jaws we have trapped ourselves in. Free from the overbearing feelings that we find ourselves lost in. That feeling that sometimes takes us over and makes it almost impossible for you to go on. That feeling that is remembered, accepted, and never washed away. Through years of hurt, pain, and experience, I have learned that it is okay. That one day, a chance for happiness and vulnerability will come. As Mother Spring brushes the tears from my eyes and the hair from my face, I wait for that day. I want to greet that day with a smile. I want to run and jump as far and as fast as I can without thinking of the restrictions I have put upon myself and the restrictions that sit there forever waiting as a human being in this world. I want to dream. I want to paint the skies onto myself with colors that will adorn my body with gold so that I am able to live among the stars. A full dream that won't be cut short by the crimes and ideals of the community in which I live. The men that weren't given a chance solely because of the skin in which they were born. The women that were taken away from their homes, from their families, because our bodies are the vessels to our souls. To the mothers and fathers who wallow in tears so dark, in minds so tainted by the blatant corruption and slavery that we still find ourselves in. Through it all, these thoughts, these feelings, these regrets, still accompanied with the hope that the world can be better, with the hope that the blood of others will not be shed to join the blood of those who have passed before. This hope that is drenched in the pain and the sweat of my ancestors before me. It is through this hope that this dream can be fulfilled. I want to dream a dream of peace and love. I want to share that dream with you. I want to bring the world to your doorstep, polished and primed, ready to be appreciated and loved. I want you to see the clouds that stop me in my tracks every day, and the colors of the sky that I can't help but admire as I go on my way. The realization of Mother Spring, the understanding that we should guide and protect as we wish to be guided and protected. I want to smile smiles that are true. Smiles that don't hide the wounds of the world, but smiles that are built to break down the confines of our chains. This is what I wish for you and me. I simply pray for the day when we will be free.
you.